Hello, this is David with the Wilma Charitable Foundation in San Antonio, and today I'm going to be working on some upper body exercises that are going to help with posture, flexibility, mobility, and it's going to be all located in your upper back. So before any exercises you do, you want to be sure to do a warm-up exercise and make sure you kind of focus on the areas that we're going to be working on. So we'll get started. So the first one is going to be working on a scapular pull. So scapular is just kind of a fancy word for your scapula, your shoulder blades. So you're going to start with your hands right here on the side, and you can either have your hands open or in a fist, but we're just going to pull the shoulder blades back, squeeze, and forward. Squeeze, and then I'm going to turn to the side, and again it's going to look like this from here. Open, squeeze, and back. Squeeze. One more time. Squeeze together and in. Squeeze and back. So you can do this for a total of about 15 times. Pull and here. So this is going to activate those smaller muscles that we're going to use to work up to our bigger muscles. So we're going to warm these up so they don't get injured, so that you're ready to use them. So sometimes we forget about them. All right. Once we get to 15, we can stop there. So you're going to want to do about 3 sets of those. And then once you're done with those 3 sets, we'll move on to our next exercise. So this exercise is going to require a band for you. You can use a band like this or one with handles, and you can even do this exercise without a band if you don't have it. So of course, before we start, I just want to be sure that whenever you're using a band to kind of loop it around and make sure it has a good grip so it doesn't slip out. And then we'll come to the other side, do the same thing. You can kind of wrap it for more tension, release it for less. So for this exercise, we want to have our arms about a little bit further than shoulder width apart. And during the exercise, we don't want to bring our hands closer and lose tension. We want to have tension the whole time here. So you can kind of adjust it if you need to for the perfect length. So when we're coming open, we're going to start with our hands here, have a little bit of bend in our elbows, and then from here, we're going to work on our scapula again, our shoulder blades that we warmed up. We're going to squeeze together right to our chest and then slowly back in. So for this one, be sure to keep good posture. You don't want to reach back or hunch forward. So we're just going to do 10 of these here. Start with our arms, open and close. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and in. All right, from the side, it's going to be here. Pull the shoulder blades together and close. One more time around here. Squeeze and together. All right, just a good reminder, you always want to keep that tension and not close here. All right, the next exercise is going to be using some weights. So for this one, we're just going to use one dumbbell here. And you can adjust the weight to your advancement, so you can have it lower, you can have it heavier. But so this one, we're gonna do a one-armed row. So you're gonna have your one hand on the chair for support. The next one on the same side, that leg's gonna be forward. Move the other one back. And we're gonna be bending down, but we're not gonna use our back to bend. So you wanna feel all the stress on your hamstrings. So you're gonna bend down in your knees. Next, you'll just be looking straight forward with the arm down. You don't want to pull with your elbow. We want to kind of do what we practiced earlier with the scapula. Start with your shoulder blade, pull it up and squeeze, pause at the top, and then back down. So again, up and squeeze, breathe in on the way down, push out and down. Again, you want to keep good posture and back. Pull that shoulder blade up, pause, and down. And we'll continue from there. You want to keep looking forward, down. So we're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. So from there, we're going to work over to the other side. You'll switch hands, same thing. 1 foot forward, that same hand on the chair, hand down, pull with the shoulder blade back, squeeze, and down. We'll do the same number of reps. Up, good job. Be sure to keep your head forward and neutral. You don't want to put any extra stress on your spine. Keep your back straight and continue. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. All right, we'll stick with the weights here, but we're gonna use 2 this time. And then from here, we're gonna start them kind of in the lower part of our leg and moving up. So from here, we're gonna keep our legs a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Our hands in front, the back of the hand facing out. You're gonna shift your knees down, the hips back a little bit, and then we're gonna be pulling up. But when we pull up, you don't wanna only pull your elbows and hands forward. We want our wrists and our elbows to move up at the same rate so that we're squeezing the shoulders and the shoulder blades back. So the first one, we're gonna come down with the weights, pull up, raise at the same time and squeeze, come back down. From the side, we'll do the same thing here. We're gonna come up, squeeze those shoulder blades together and down. One more angle, up and squeeze and down. So this is gonna work the larger muscles in your back. Come up, squeeze, and in. A few more. Good job. Keep that chest up and down. Up. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll put these back to the side. So that's all for our upper back exercises. I hope you enjoy them. Before you stop, be sure to do some cool down exercises to get your heart rate down nice and easy and slow. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.